Yeah, dude, this card is absolutely crazy. This is one of the strongest day one cards I can remember in recent memory. It seems totally nuts. Shou-Lao the Undying, 5'8". By the way, solid base stat line with this crazy on reveal. Give the last character you played +3 power for each turn you played 2 or more cards. In this deck, which I don't even think is perfectly optimized yet. There's actually a couple cards I would tweak here probably. But in this deck that is regularly +9, actually really easily +9. I think more often, in fact, +12. And more often than you might even think, +15 power in a buff from your Shou-Lao the Undying, which when that hits Scarlet Spider, which again happens more often than you might think, that means you get to double that buff up again, and you're getting, you know, basically like 20 power Scarlet Spiders that are copying into other locations, and it's just an insane amount of power output, like just outrageous. I mean, it basically means your Shou-Lao is hitting for like 38 total power sometimes, because he's giving +15 and another +15 that gets multiplied, right? So a 538. You can even get the dream and hit all 6 turns. You could probably do all 7 turns, I guess. But, you know, you're talking about like a 44 power 5-drop in those instances thanks to Scarlet Spider, or even when it's not, you know, like that's the dream. But like a chill +15 just makes this a 23 power card. And it's great because, you know, you can buff a different location from Shou-Lao. So you're still adding 8 power on the final turn in one spot and like 15 or 12 power somewhere else. Not to mention, you know, like the card you're playing it on can be something played from the previous turn or the current turn. So sometimes you can like splash a big Kitty Pryde and, you know, dump a 10 or 13 power Kitty in one spot and 8 power Shou-Lao somewhere else while still scaling in Angela or Athena or a Lockheed. And it's like, man, the amount of power you put out at the end of the game is so surprising and so unpredictable and just so big. Like, what do opponents even do? So I don't know exactly what the perfect deck list is going to look like. This one did pretty well for me. I went 10-5, up 12 cubes. I will say there was at least a couple bot games in the mix there. It's sort of a new season. So, you know, still actually pretty good, even accounting for that. Not that crazy, but I don't think Human Torch really belonged in this deck. He felt a little clunky. I thought he was a nice buff target, a good Elsa target in some cases, but felt a little clunky. Lockheed, I'm not quite as sold as either as a new card. Like this one, like it's not a hard condition to meet when you've got like Kate and Merlin and your own 1-drops, but at the same time, like sometimes the opponent doesn't play where you play your Lockheed on turn 2 and he gets a little clogged out. He just felt a little clunkier, right? Like I think actually still fine. He might still fit in the deck, but just a little clunkier. Shou-Lao just felt like an absolute star, an insane win condition, crazy power output. And I you know, I think that there's a lot of this deck that works well. I would maybe change the Human Torch. I think about Lockheed. I don't know, maybe a little too many 1-drops. I don't know if you need like the Nico and the Bob. I could maybe cut one of those and rely on the 2s or something. I don't know. Just there's possibilities for tweaks here, but I have to believe something with Shou-Lao is going to become a crazy strong meta deck because this guy just pumps out obscene numbers, man. Like unpredictable giant numbers are what Snap is about. And yes, there's Shadow King. Yes, there's Shang-Chi. There are ways to answer it, obviously, but like, you know, again, still like he's a 5'8". He's not that bad as just his own card. And then you get this crazy upside from time to time. So all in all, very high on Shou-Lao. Of course, you know, still see where the data goes. I might add a crazy run. Like you can't say with 100% certainty until we get some data in, but the very initial data looks insane, actually. Like he's already at a 66% win rate and an average cube rate of 1.25, which is of course biased by bot data early in the season, but that still actually looks better than normal even when biased by bot data. So I think Shou-Lao is busted. I think this card will probably get nerfed. I think it's at that level with like 90% confidence, but you know, again, wait it out if you're really careful and just make sure you see other people reporting the same thing, see the data coming in. But right now feels absolutely cracked. This deck felt good, maybe not perfect, but still probably a very viable climbing deck. Because maybe if you just toss Shou-Lao into a deck and it has enough ways to activate, it might just carry no matter what your deck does. So all in all, maybe one of the best cards we've seen in a long time as far as I'm concerned. And I think you're about to see the same. All right, Kitty Pryde, let's go do your thing. She's not actually coming back to hand, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? For that logic, Probably shouldn't have played her. Nico will save us though, so who cares? Or actually, I think Torch will save us realistically. Because I want to play 2 cards per turn. For Lemuria, I shouldn't have played her. I should have waited and made sure I could play 2 cards next turn, but Elysium saved us. So all good. Westview, Elysium, Merlin, they're gonna be I bet they're the same kind of deck as us, by the way. It looks like they're firing off a ton of stuff. Shou-Lao has arrived. Nico, Kitty. Am I willing to burn my Kitty in order to draw 2 cards? Yeah, I think so. I also just get another trigger on Shou-Lao already. I already have the Scarlet Spider, so I mean, certainly anything I draw will be able to be played with Scarlet Spider. There is kind of maybe a 1 gap turn though, because you kind of want to play Spider on 5, Shou-Lao on 6, I think. So we'll have to see what we get exactly, but I think we'll be fine either way. I think we can fill our turns a lot. Oh, Torch turned off. Okay, not the end of the world really. Man, they really doubled down there. Okay, jeez. Acid Arrow, we could turn. Oh, Elysium rechanging the math a little bit, but I don't really mind. I think we're actually still fine. Hawkeye gives us some pretty good lines. Hey, Panopticon hooking us up too, man. Nice. So I think I like Thena Hawkeye better here than otherwise. Here we can go whatever arrow plus Scarlet Spider into whatever arrow plus Shou-Lao and be pretty happy, I think. Definitely a similar deck, by the way. It's gotta be. Oh no. Oh great. Oh my god. This never happens. The wet Pintus has nothing on us because this never happens, dude. I always lose the key card, the new card. Like, that's an unheard of development for us. Actually insane development. Scarlet Spider left feels fine probably, and then I fill mid to send the spider right. It's gonna be buffed so insanely much. I'm a little worried about this Acid Arrow, but it doesn't really matter. I think I guess we could put it right, but that's less of a downside to the opponent. I think it's fine. Like, in other words, if I get stuck with it, I actually don't really care. I think we're gonna be big enough that it's not relevant. The Shou-Lao addition mid with Thena's probably fine either way. Or you could try, I guess you couldn't force your Scarlet Spider mid, but you could maybe take a flyer on it. Looks like our arrow's gonna hit anyway, so we're happy. Oh! Shang-Chi! Oh god! What a preview of potential terror. I think we are losing priority though here for sure, right? Oh, maybe not actually. No, we're not losing priority, we're gaining priority. Shoot, big. Well, oh, that's actually good news against Shang-Chi. What am I saying? That's actually the good news here. Good news is too, I remember to play it correctly. I was very worried there for a moment. Yeah, let's send Scarlet Spider right. It's gonna be even bigger. We're honestly pretty solid mid as well here. Like, we've just got numbers across the board, man. Like, I guess again a Shang-Chi would be risky, but I think we might even hold mid then. How do you win mid in that case? Because Shou-Lao's like really a big body. Like, a 5'8" is a big development, you know? You can't sleep on the 5'8", man. There's definitely no Shang-Chi, so we're fine. Actually even hold mid too. Jeez, dude. Yeah, this card's just absolutely nuts. Dude, it's just crazy. 15 points. Which, yeah, like Elysium helped, but you know, maybe 1 extra turn or something. I mean, it's just crazy. Dude, this card, 38-point card this game, right? Like, come on, dude. Ayo, new card alert. Yeah, maybe do we actually play 2 1-drops next turn for Shou-Lao? I don't currently have a good buff payoff. I also think Torch has not really been the best buff payoff for the record. If I do that, I don't actually currently have a 1-drop for later, right? I think I just do Angela now and then Lockheed 1-drop next turn. And, you know, we kind of give up a Shou-Lao turn, but that's okay. We've decided certainly that turns 3, 4, 5, and 6 are enough for Shou-Lao. It doesn't need more than that. Where does the opponent play cards for this Lockheed's another question. We might not actually catch anything. You do kind of wish Bob were on Angela. He's a pretty good Angela card, but at the same time, I want to hit that Krakoa. I think I might just do this. I think there's a chance they play in Krakoa already. A lot of people play a 3-drop there. I don't know. Oh, Lockheed might be stranded. This is one of the kind of downsides with Lockheed, right? Now they kind of know where he is too, and they can just sort of stay away. They might be putting that demon in Krakoa though. Oh, Genosha's a bit weird for us. Hawkeye, Nico. Oh man, everything's a bit weird for us here. It may not matter just because like this might be all that we need. He already got buffed by Krakoa. That's just such an insane hit, right? I just don't know that drawing 2 cards here really matters, but I need to destroy something if I'm playing the Nico now, and I need to play the Nico now because of Shou-Lao, and I guess technically because of Lockheed. Maybe indeed we're catching that demon left off Lockheed. Okay, so we kind of only missed 1 turn on Lockheed, which I wouldn't say is ideal, but it's not terrible. Yeah, interestingly too, they transformed that Sabretooth, which is the same size. I don't know. That didn't seem particularly helpful, did it? Grapple into Scarlet. That's fine. I don't want to play into the Angela yet. And the next turn is just like, maybe do we snap out Bob here just so that, well, I don't know. I don't want the opponent to retreat, but at the same time, I do want to move the Bob so that I can play, like Pim Arrow left, you know? I mean, I guess Kitty Pryde. Oh, opponent snap for me. Okay, easy. I don't really care about the snaps. I just wanted Bob to move, so I'm chill. He might go to Genosha and get destroyed, so like the net total gain wouldn't necessarily be as good, but I honestly don't, that's not that big of a problem. You know, I think the Scarlet Spider Shou-Lao plan's gonna hold real hard here, so I think we're okay. Mockingbird is really big. Oh, Bob went after Genosha anyway. Oh, okay, chill. I guess Genosha was in play before Bob, maybe. Is that right? Sounds right. I think this is probably our best way to spread power, right? We really want Scarlet Spider to go right because of DC, but if not, mid's still really strong. You got 12 already plus a, you know, I don't even know, a giant 21 power Scarlet Spider or something, right? I don't know how this loses. I mean, Shang-Chi, I guess, maybe. Cosmic Ghost Rider certainly doesn't matter. That's not gonna lose. No, dude, we're nah, dude, we ain't even on the same universe here. Nah, if this goes right in particular, man, it's gonna get another +3. No, it's okay too though. 29 and 33 certainly feels sufficient to me. Yeah, nice, good stuff, dude. Shou-Lao is just cracked, man. It's just outrageous. You know, I mean, it's just absolutely outrageous, dude. There's no other way to put it. All right, Shou-Lao's here, dude. I guess we go Merlin on 2 to start finding good turn 3 lines. So, well, okay, we have a good turn 3 line anyway. Oh, but I want to finish with Scarlet Spider as my last card, right? Oh, dude, this Parker Industries is like the worst today. How sick would it be to get 2 2-drops right now? Yeah, I think I need to save the Scarlet Spider for later, unfortunately. It sucks we're not really utilizing this much, but oh, it also sucks we played into Cyclops. No, man. So rude. I generally want to stack my spots for the sake of Elsa. Athena, we like a little better, maybe. Add a copy to hand means I could Shou-Lao a turn early, but at the same time, like, you don't usually really need or want to. Polymorph maybe would be good too to add to hand. I think Athena coming down before Angela is just better scaling, right? Because it's +3 this turn. Like Angela would only net +1 by being down a turn sooner. I don't think we need to respect that right now too much. You know, Athena is like, you don't have to Athena with second Lockheed. Yeah, again, not great. So like Athena's a little bit of a limiter here in theory though, right? Like I could be playing another polymorph right now. Might even honestly be decent on Lockheed. I don't know if there's a body there. Do I put Lockheed into the Cyclops because it's funny? And you can also just put Lockheed here. Oh, well, no, you'd have to polymorph first if you want to add a polymorph to hand. I guess that's fine, actually. Yeah. Okay, just to stay away from Cyclops, I'm cool with this. So next turn's going to be like polymorph mid, actually, maybe. We're going to have enough polymorphs that I can just like polymorph mid. And then finish on Scarlet Spider, and then Shou-Lao the Scarlet Spider, of course. It's gonna be +12, I think, again. Is that right? Dude, that's crazy though. Warlock debuffed. Okay, cool. Strong power there. I like Pit of Exile against this opponent as well. That's really strong. So yeah, I think like you said, polymorph here, and then you finish on Scarlet Spider. Lockheed goes off again. This game is like perfect example of this deck right now. And I love how hard Pit of Exile is to contest. Unfortunately, Marble Boy is pretty low roll, but we can turn that into another 4-drop, right? It's fine. Warlock for the opponent. They didn't fully float, though. They played a Nebula, right? So yeah, here it's literally just Shou-Lao on Scarlet Spider. I guess that probably just goes... I mean, I don't know. Maybe it honestly goes mid, though. Because I think right's pretty... I mean, we're adding 5 power right. We're going to be at... You know, we're already... It's a 15-point lead right. I mean, I guess Nebula, it makes it kind of a 13-point lead. But we know they literally cannot play a card that does 13 power there. So, like, that's totally secured, right? I guess in some ways, though, we do know that the Scarlet Spider is going somewhere over there. Do we want to, like... I'm just, like, you know, if I activate first, I can maybe do this. It turns off the Lockheed, but it forces the Scarlet Spider mid. Is that, like, a little bit of overkill, too? Turns off the Lockheed, which is fine, I think. Anything here at 3 that screws me? Starbrand or something? Just thinking, like, maybe Shou-Lao could also go left and force the Scarlet Spider right. Here's what I want. Sorry, order was weird. I want that to activate to go off before the polymorph is on. I think he still gives 12. Yeah, he does. Okay, nice. So this... Wait, didn't I decide? Okay, I thought I was playing Shou-Lao left, and then I redid it, and I didn't do that. I don't know. It doesn't look like it matters, right? It doesn't look like any of it matters. I think it's totally fine. But my plan was to play the Shou-Lao left, and then I just didn't do it. I redid the turn and then did the exact same thing I was going to do anyway. The plan was Shou-Lao left. I don't know. You guys know what I was thinking, right? I think. I was saying basically, I think 17 is enough here. Right, like I was gonna force Scarlet Spider mid, so I didn't think I needed Shou-Lao because I didn't think they were expecting to flip this as much, right? You kind of expect them to go harder left because I don't know if they're expecting Scarlet Spider buffs. Although that said, I mean it's the same difference, really, right? This is also a totally fine way to execute this turn. There is nothing wrong with how we did this. Hey, we love the hand. Same thing Torum, Scarlet Spider can get to, so that's something. Quantum Tunnel. I mean, yeah, pretty good for like Hawkeye. You know, just throw away a Hawkeye. Forge into Awesome Andy. So they definitely care about buff stuff. Care about stats a lot. Oh my god, okay. Screw the game we were playing. Hospice and Aunt Maze. Oh my goodness. Hospice is really good for a buff deck. I think I have to just go ahead and turn that off. And then I'm going to lock... Oh, although... like, Lockheed's hits are then, you know, multiplied, right? Like... And their buffs, like, currently kind of look like they'd be going elsewhere. It's like, I don't know. Do we benefit more from Lockheed or more? I don't know, actually. I don't know. And we could use Shou-Lao to really juice it later. I'm gonna turn off Aunt Maze. I don't have priority, so they might catch it this turn, and I might just be at a D. But they might wait, right? They may not. Ah, shoot. So they may not have a card they want to play there just yet. Oh my god, no, dude, the Maverick is so big. I gotta hit this Maverick with Lockheed. I gotta start debuffing that immediately. No, the plan failed, guys. The plan has failed. Scarlet Spider though is cool, I guess. I guess you go Hawkeye Polymorph here. I don't know if I want to play the Nico or not. I mean, I guess you can just throw the Nico and then polymorph the Nico. You don't draw, but I'm not really trying to necessarily. Okay, yeah, that's fine. If I need to once in future, I can hit Kate next turn. Oh no. That is a disaster, actually. Oh, I can play it still, but I don't get to juice it one more time, right? That's the issue. Oh man, I need a card that gives me... Okay, thank god that didn't hit Scarlet Spider. Oh, Starlight did it now! I didn't even see it. Starlight Citadel's insane. What got hit here? Did the wait? Oh yeah, hit Awesome Andy again. Okay. Oh my God, Starlight Citadel's so clutch, dude. I mean, am I crazy to say that like Lockheed could hold this down? The only thing is like Scarlet Spider Atlantis is a bit weird, right? So this is still gonna be plus 12, is that right? Okay, hold up, that's insane. Okay, I don't know. I may still decide to, well, I don't know. There is a world where Omniversal Right is actually just better than Shou-Lao, because like, look at this Maverick, right? Oh, yeah. Well, we're not gonna have priority though, so the Lasher, oh boy, I don't know. Oh God, this is awesome, dude. We get Maverick again, but now it's too late, right? I mean, they have priority, so like, the Lasher's gonna go off as -26, and then even if I turn off Hospice, it's gonna go back to -13. They're still gonna have a 13 power Lasher, right? So it doesn't really, or 14, whatever, I don't know. 14 power Lasher. It's just that, like, there's no way I catch up there, right? Because I'll be like down by 14 points. I am only getting, oh yeah, I'm only getting +9 because I'm not playing another card this turn. I'm just saying, like, I think Scarlet Spider has to go mid here for me to win this game, right? And even then, it's shaky. You know, I don't think that's guaranteed either. Oh, they didn't play mid. It's Shou-Lao for them. What is that hitting Lasher again? Oh my God, dude. That's actually so sick. I think that means we just maybe, oh, well, yeah, we always win. No, Lockheed's not going off. We don't always win. It's a tiebreaker still. Gotta hit mid. Gotta hit mid. No! You idiot! All you had to hit is a 50-50, bro. This is a crazy Lasher, though. I've never seen this. I got -73 power Toxidaki. So -76 buff. Jeez, dude. The Hospice scaling. I think it was wrong to not turn it off, right? Like, not the second time around. Like, this last turn, it wouldn't have done anything, we decided. But like that earlier turn, we chose to turn off the left because I thought maybe Lockheed could catch it back up, but they're just, and I thought maybe Shou-Lao too could catch it back up, right? But they ended up having a much bigger benefit out of it than I did because they're like all in on buffs, and we just have kind of a few. But crazily enough, like it was just a 50-50, right? Like we just had a 50-50 to win. Lockheed cloning vats. I don't know. We got a little fun set of cards here, I'll tell you that. I don't know how to use them all just yet because I need some 1-drops, but something fun could happen. I like the idea of multiple Lockheeds. Every 1-drop becomes very, very powerful. Oh, Parker Industries, man, I don't like that. I want to buff Scarlet Spider with Shou-Lao. I guess maybe you just play Elsa then, because she's like the expensive card. Could play another Elsa next turn, frankly. Yeah, like they should turn this off the day Shou-Lao comes out, man. It's like I'm obviously being facetious, not really, but you know, like what an annoying card when you're trying to play Shou-Lao. Come on, I wanted to play 2-2-drops, man. Still would love a 1-drop here. I mean, double Elsa, if nothing else, that's fine. Next turn we can go 2-2s. So you'd probably go like, you go Thena left and then Lockheed. I don't know. They're clearly going for like a destroy location, it looks like to me, left. So I don't know if you want, Lockheed may not do that much anyway. If it hits like a Nico and it gets destroyed, you haven't really achieved anything. Torch on 5 left, by the way, would be the kind of Shou-Lao target. So, or if you get a 1-drop, maybe we like Scarlet Spider a bit better. Yeah. Either way, Shou-Lao is currently not very good, though. I just want to be clear. Like, we have not hit, like, we're going to hit 4, presumably we'll hit 5, and presumably we'll hit 6. Although, currently the 6, I don't know, you know, I need 1-drops for that. My hand is kind of clunky. We do see the early Killmonger. That makes stuff like Hydra Bob look a bit better. Mid now makes me feel a bit better, too. If I go Thena here, I go to 6 cards in hand. That doesn't really seem like a big problem. I do have the Nico, so I can go Nico Scarlet Spider next turn. I don't think I like Nico here better with cloning vats. Like, you could turn on the Lockheed, but you turn off the Athena. You wouldn't have the Athena. I don't even really care about the Athena copy. I just care about putting the body here. And then currently this is the only place with cards for Lockheed. If they go for like Venom in particular or Carnage, whatever, Deathlock, I guess all of them, Lockheed has a body at least, which generally doesn't get destroyed as often. Maybe that's good news. Okay, I like that those went left because we're already strong there. So yeah, I think this is just Nico plus Scarlet Spider. Wow, the move here actually kind of great. Kitty also ensures I have the Shou-Lao hit next turn. So actually we are going to go to 9 for Shou-Lao, which is pretty solid for Scarlet Spider. It's not crazy, but he's going to have +4 already from Elsa's, I think. Surely this doesn't, like, yeah, this works. Yeah, no, I was, for a second I was doubting myself. It totally works. The whole point of the deck is like move stuff normally. You run like Jeffs and, well, those don't move immediately on play, but I think I'm pretty sure it works. I feel very confident it works. I do not feel super confident just yet that my opponent is a human being. Early season bot games, but I think they, even if they're not, they're playing this one all right. So, oh, they're playing it well actually. Yeah, probably not a bot. Oh, playing it super well. That Venom copy is crazy strong, dude. That's crazy strong. I always thought it would be funny if Agony merged and destroyed the Venom, because Agony's destroyed. That would be pretty amusing. Okay, so Shou-Lao first. I think you just do it here. It's gonna be +9. Update as soon as you play the kitty, I guess. Maybe this just goes here because they may not expect, well, they might expect right to be strong with Scarlet Spider, honestly. So we're netting 15 left, which is still crazy strong. We're netting 10 mid, which is not 12 with Lockheed actually. Pretty good too, and then still gonna get like 18 right, bro. That's actually crazy strong. Yeah, that's really good. Assuming I did everything in the right order. If not, we'll know. We'll still know the deck did what it's supposed to do. I do love the Scarlet Spider here. I wish I had another buff target I liked better. Like, you know, Captain Carter, Human Torch were a few things I was considering, right? Sebastian Shaw. But all of those double the stats in the same location. I love that Scarlet Spider spreads them around more. I'm sure there might be things I'm totally forgetting, right? But I really like that Scarlet Spider spreads the stats. I think that's much better. We're gonna win here and everywhere except left, maybe. Oh no, we actually we're close left actually, but not quite. But certainly strong everywhere else. Oh, I forgot about the Elsa's buffing Kitty too. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Crazy amounts of power everywhere, man. Almost hold left as well. Man, this game, for kind of a slow start, like we actually had a really slow start this game, but a crazy finish. Lockheed was worth what, -4, so he was kind of only a 2-5, not the strongest. Athena 2-9, pretty good. Shou-Lao again was a well, it was 8 and 9 and 9, right? So 26 points, not the strongest we've had, but still insane, right? Like crazy. This card is actually cracked. I don't know if this deck list yet is cracked. I don't, you know, I'm not gonna say I've built the best deck or whatever, but this card is totally nuts. All right, do we play a Bob here? I think we wait, right? I think you just wait. It might actually be really important later to flex in to activate your Shou-Lao, whatever, your Lockheed, you know. I think you go Athena first. Oh, actually, I think you go. Oh, that's tough. We have so many good 2-drops, man. All the fist bumps. Yeah, here I think you go Athena Bob, right? Athena has more per turn scaling than Lockheed, so. Well, on the first turn, they're the same amount of points. I don't know. Hopefully I get like Omniversal here, right? Oh, Dark Dimension means we can't. Oh, I can't actually match with Omniversal. Oh, this is sick. Okay. This is actually so sick. Yeah. We go 5. They can't add points there, so we're going to deny the Patriot here, actually. Let's do those in the other order. That can sometimes go a little wacky. Okay. Yeah, no, this is perfect, dude. I honestly think we could maybe contest a Hala, but I'm just saying, hey, let's not stress about it here. Camelot. Yeah, it kind of makes Athena not, I mean, it does mean I can kind of abandon the Athena plan if I want to for a bit. Like I could go harder, right? Could just play a lot of 1-drops instead here. I think you just get Lockheed down though, right? So Athena goes to 6. Shou-Lao, we don't really have a good target for at the moment, but maybe just Bob is fine, right? I don't know. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Once in future, maybe a bit stranded for us. That is, I will say, I mean, like, Nico's not bad. Sometimes a Kitty flex, even like a dead Athena, you know, there are a few things that make once in future okay, probably. Does Stardust deny Polymorph? Polymorph's a transform effect, not an add effect, right? I think Polymorph still works. I think it still works, but I don't know. Omniversal's actually a good hit for us, though. If we turn off Camelot, then I don't know, it doesn't really hurt me much right now. I mean, I could get another +3 from Athena, but I kind of want to play more stuff, you know? Like, I can just also play 4 cards this turn and then say, like, hey, don't worry about Athena. And then you've also got, like, the Kitty Pryde's your last card played. Or I guess with Shou-Lao, you can kind of make that whatever you want anyway if you're playing a 1-drop. I will say, like, the Hawkeye cards don't really help me here then much. Well, I mean, they might be the best thing to play, I guess, in theory. I don't know. This gives me like a 9-point lead mid. You're up a little bit right. I don't know. I'm not really sure about this. Like, Athena being turned off is an interesting choice. I mean, I think we do net ultimately more value here. Oh, the ninja doesn't work because of Stardust. Hydra Bob scaling Angela, Kitty scaling Angela, Lockheed going off. I mean, realistically, grapple arrow into Shou-Lao is your best bet here, probably, right? You can't do torch stuff. So, I mean, I think my instinct is just like grapple into... I guess you double down mid. We don't have to worry about like Goliath or anything. You think that they want to flip right, but do they double that? Can they beat like 11 points here? We could snap the Bob out because I feel decent about left, right? Like, this is gaining a lot of points, right? This is a 12 power add here, plus Lockheed, plus Angela. Like, you could snap Bob away because you say, hey, I need those points more elsewhere. I think if I snap, it's going to look like a boomer snap and they're going to retreat, but that's also fine, I guess. I don't really care about 1 cube difference here. I think we want to snap for Bob's sake here. Just because I think this is the best power distribution for us. I mean, adding 11 mid is still not nothing, but it's certainly, you know, susceptible to a bit of a double down, right? Like, if they go for hard points mid, it could be tough. I'm saying... Man, they didn't go right at all, though. Dang, dude. Shadow King is insane! No, the Bob Snap loses me the game! The Bob Snap loses me the game because of Shadow Idiot. Oh my god, dude. Shadow Idiot is, of course, the strongest idiot against Shou-Lao the Undying. It doesn't say Shou-Lao the Unchanging. Shou-Lao, the cards don't die. They just get transformed back to 0. Oh man, dude. God, they kind of called that shot on the Shadow King because they didn't know I was playing the grapple arrow there, right? Like, it could have gone anywhere. Ah, man. Maybe we should have put Shou-Lao in Dark Dimension if I think about it now too, right? A couple learning moments there, perhaps. Oh, that sucks so hard that the move on the Bob. No, come on, dude. No, this plays better against everything except Shadow King, basically, right? That's the funny part. And like, Shadow King Galactus only possible because of Titan too. Like, I didn't turn off Titan earlier, right? No, I think a few things to learn there, really. I think we could have won this game pretty decisively if we'd made it. I actually, the weird thing is, I don't think the Bob Snap's the wrong choice. Of all the things to learn from, I don't think actually that's the problem. I think maybe turning off Titan would have been better to deny this sort of thing, because we don't have 6 drops. We didn't really care much about Camelot, right? Like, this I think was only going to be like a 1-point debuff from Camelot, and it would have debuffed them by 1 as well. So like, I think just turning off Titan would have been better. I think that's the biggest takeaway from the learning there. Maybe too many Shadow King adjacent things in one spot as well. I mean, I don't know though. Merlin and Athena were both also Shadow King targets, so that's hard to say. They kind of got lucky a little bit calling the Shou-Lao buff. There were like 2 things here because of Angela and Lockheed, right? But I don't know. There were good options there everywhere. There would have been 2 things anywhere with, they kind of caught 3 instead of just 2, but Yeah, I think not turning off Titan was actually an error. I think that was maybe our bigger mistake. All right. Yeah, Merlin first is okay. We only need one drop for Athena on 3. Something like a pretty good Shou-Lao hand. Show me the Shou-Lao. Awesome, Andy. That's funny. Looking variant. Great portal. No, not helpful probably. Decent card though. Yeah, we'll go Athena into Omniversal. We don't really want this Mirror Dimension turning into portal to fill my hand with junk. Hand size actually pretty relevant to us. Throne Room. Okay. We're not bad at that probably. If we get Shou-Lao in particular, like that's usually gonna get carried easily. Polymorph. Okay, Nico Polymorph. Go Torch here. Torch Polymorph isn't exactly the dream, but Nico Demon's a bit weird too, honestly. Well, I guess you could just like throw away the Polymorph next turn into Scarlet Spider. Yeah. Or hit like a Kitty Pryde, you turn into a demon or whatever, right? I don't know. We haven't really been using Torch much. I don't think he's really been that good. I think I would probably trade out the Torch for anything else. I don't know. I just like I like him in theory with Elsa and stuff, right? There's definitely some sensible moves for him, but I guess here you go once in future into Scarlet Spider, and you just pray to God that you hit your Shou-Lao. Pray to God that you hit your Shou-Lao, because we need it. We really need it. Scarlet Spider is only kind of a 410 here, which like I still think Scarlet Spider, I know you guys know I just love Scarlet Spider, but like isn't it underrated? Like it's not that it doesn't get played, but it's like it's a 410 at base, man. Like that's not bad. And then like it scales so hard with any buffs, any of that stuff. Isn't Scarlet Spider just legit crazy underrated? Am I losing my mind? I don't know. Danger, by the way, at 12 is really, I just realized, oh, that's actually fine. They went already. Okay. They were worried it wasn't going to be the biggest card anymore, which is very reasonable here. Quite happy that happened, actually. I didn't want my Scarlet Spider to die. So I need Shou-Lao. Shou-Lao. Shou-Lao, please. Shou-Lao, please. Shou-Lao, please. Shou-Lao, please. Shou-Lao, please. Angela is not a Shou-Lao dog. I mean, sure. I don't know. Why not? Let's ship it, dude. Let's ship it. They went for Aurora. Oh, I think we can actually beat Aurora, right? Don't we just win mid easy now? Do we win right? It maybe depends on the Scarlet Spider rolls here, right? Does Scarlet Spider need to go right? Yeah, he does. He does need... Oh, maybe not, actually. I think we're fine either way. I think we're fine either way, because Athena goes up and Torch goes up, and we win by 1 point. Wow. Okay. None of the new cards. Well, Lockheed got turned into a pig, but... Yeah, Athena kind of just better than Lockheed, I think, usually. I mean, for this deck anyway. Lockheed might have his own decks where he shines a little better, but depending on the lines, there could be some games where you expect to play like more than 2 cards where Lockheed's a bit better, but I don't know. Saved by Red Hulk here, I guess. Shou-Lao shows up only for boosters. No fun. Good to know the deck can win without Shou-Lao, though. That's sometimes a good game to include in the video, you know. Like the cards. Merlin first, I think, makes a lot of sense. Get that Lockheed ready to go. See where the opponent plays. Lockheed just goes there, I think. Oh, Maximus. Oh my goodness, dude. Might be a bot, huh? Wolverine playing Maximus. I think they have Wolverine and Batman bots, to be honest. Yeah, Omniversal's chill. I wish I could turn off Hellfire Club, but I can't. So, oh my god. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Okay. Lockheed Omniversal, perfect stuff here. Rocket Pad, we can probably do some Rocket Pad stuff. It's crazy how Lockheed looks like he just disappears. I don't know, it looks trippy. Elsa into anything here. I mean, you could do Elsa Bob, yeah. You could also just do Angela Nico Bob. 6 power, or excuse me, not 6 power, 4 power Bob back to hand's pretty cool. A lot of points left. Certainly this activates Lockheed to get another 1 drop if you need it. It's a little more flexible maybe. Elsa can go like mid and then play a card left, like that last Bob. Snap through the Bobs, like it's looking pretty good. Still got Shou-Lao lined up. For Merlin later. Yeah, this is all just dreamy. Oh my god, Juggernaut's kind of fine. I mean, we're not ever so locked in thanks to Bob's. It does win them Rocket Pad. I don't know if this is a bot, by the way, man. Juggernaut plays pretty legit. Juggernaut Rocket Pad's pretty legit, dude. Bots can be good. Oh my god, we hit Scarlet Spider. Okay, well, life just got a lot easier, I guess. Okay, this is like my favorite combo in the world now. And by the way, I legit think my thumbnail is just going to be Shou-Lao wearing the hoodie if I can do it. Because he's already red. It's just gonna be Shou-Lao wearing the hoodie with some webbing and like the wrist wrap thingies or whatever. Okay, this deck's crazy. This has to be a bot deck, right? I don't know, but I don't really care. So here you go, Shou-Lao, and I guess you just rip a polymorph, maybe? I don't think any 2-drops screw you. Yeah, I think that's fine. Once in future is weirder, right? It's worse. This has been a good Lockheed, by the way, man. Lockheed's gonna go -8 this game, which is a 9-power Lockheed, which is nice. Like, Angela got a little screwed, I guess, because of the Juggernaut, but like that's competitive with, you know, Athenas and Angels and stuff. We've been pretty happy with like 9-power Athenas. So, hey, she's gonna go off, right? That's sick. Not like better than a normal 2-drop, but just sick that she's actually hitting. Okay, this has got to be right. Shang-Chi's pretty legit, dude. But Lockheed holding down mid super hard. -8 there. We actually barely held down left. This is a close game. 3-2 and 28-24. Actually a pretty close game, man. We didn't need the 2-drop, but if it had been like, I don't know, a two cost goblin, the Bob Goblin, the 2-cost goblin, the Bob Goblin, we could have been in trouble, man.